Sunday. I just got through listening to Benjamin Faircloth. I think you really need to listen to it. I will post it in the bottom of this description, on my description box, for you to have the link to listen to it. Absolutely amazing. I just got through listening to him, and then I got a link from a message from Byron Searle. He just sent it to me on Facebook, and I copied it. It's not in his blog right now, but I copied it off, and I'm going to read it to you guys. Absolutely. And I'm going to read another one that he did last night, a real short one, and I'm going to add the two together. And then I'm going to show some information to you guys that I post on the bottom of my description box, my signature. I post it there all the time, coming from Unclaimed.org. I don't know whether you guys pay it much attention, but I will go over it really briefly with you to let you know you may have some money waiting. You just have to put a claim in. And I just want to explain it to a few of you guys who haven't been paying it much attention. And that's all I'm going to say for today. That's all I'm going to do, a short video. So let me go here now. On the screen, I have a picture. Boom. Okay. I don't know what's going to happen at the Super Bowl today. We've been praying prayers over the Super Bowl, praying over God's people who may be attending that Super Bowl. I'm praying that none of you are attending that Super Bowl, but I'll just be praying for God to have his holy angels, his warrior angels, his warring angels, his guardian angels, and his warrior angels to be intact and on assignment over God's people at this Super Bowl game taking place the next few another hour or so. I don't even know. I've been doing other stuff today here, but let me go here and go to Byron Searle. And I pray that it doesn't be I hope nothing happened at that Super Bowl. I hope it's not a boom. I hope it's not an asteroid. You know, NASA said it's going to be an asteroid today. So, you know, it's going to be so many things occurring and applying. And when you see his message, it's really this message that he has. I tell you, I wasn't happy about it at all, but it's just the things we're going to be going through. So we're just going to have to wake up, people, really wake up and realize the times that we are living in right now. So let me see if I could find the one. The dangerous days that's the message from Benjamin Faircloth, okay, that I'm going to click into at the top here. And I'm going to get off Facebook. I do not want to be on Facebook at this time because I don't want it coming on beeping at me. And so the journey now is what he gave last night, this message. And then I'm going to come back and read this other message that I have posted down below here. So let me go and read this one now, and then I'll come back to that one. Okay. Okay, this is the one from last night. The journey now. The journey now. Revelation 4:1. After this I looked, and behold, a door was open in heaven. And I do not have any water at my desk here. I should have had water at my desk. I hope I don't get crazy here. Oh, hold on here. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. After this I looked, and behold, a door was open in heaven. And the first voice which I heard was the first voice which I heard was as it were of a trumpet talking with me, which said, Come up hither, and I will show these things which must be hereafter. I grew up on gospel quarter music, as my parents were big fans, and it was always played in our house. Tonight, when I started playing, the Lord suddenly brought back to my memory an old Happy Good Man song that goes like this. Well, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. I'm going to make it to heaven somehow. Though the devil tempt me and he tries to turn me around, he's offered everything that's got a name, all the wealth I want and worldly fame. If I could steal, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. And you know, it's funny he mentioned this song. I was listening to an old song back from 1967, one of the old secular songs, okay? It's by Smokey Robinson. And I was telling my husband that song, if you go listen to it, you know, the lyrics and see the lyrics. He wrote a song called, I think I wrote it down here on a note. The love I saw in you was just a mirage. And I said, you know, I thought about that song. And I said, you know, that could be a good witnessing song, because, you know, the devil is just like that. He's just a mirage, you know. He come along and tell us all these promises. He tell us all these things we can gain from him. You know, a lot of people are out there call themselves Satanists and following Satan. And I'm like, how can you follow a man? How can you follow this bum? He's a bum, really, because he has nothing. He has nothing. And he's going to end up being nothing. And, you know, and he's going to die in hell. So why would you want to follow him? And that song reminded me of that, you know, how people get obsessed with the world, obsessed with whoever, obsessed with their husband, obsessed with their wife, obsessed with their girlfriend, obsessed with their pets, obsessed with cars and land and whatever you can put in the line, the blank. It doesn't matter. So we need to understand it's time to give our life to Yeshua HaMashiach. And so I love that too when he said that all the wealth I want and worldly fame, if I could still, I would take nothing for my journey now. Absolutely. I would take nothing for this world. This world has nothing to offer but pain and agony and mirages and fantasy and fluff and frolic, and that's what it has. Nothing. And fake is another word. Fake. It's just a fake world. Okay. So let's continue reading here what the Holy Spirit told Brother Searle. It says here, then he spoke this word to me. My son, I brought this back to your memory to tell my people the journey is almost over. I know, my children, it has been hard. Many have lost loved ones during this journey, but now is the time to trust in me more than ever. I have had you endure all these difficulties to make you stronger in your walk with me, to build up your faith, knowing that I am always with you. The devil would try anything just to get you to doubt, to place a wedge between you and me. I have said many times to make the time every day to get alone with me and seek my will for your life. Too many of my children say they do that, but in truth, they do their own wills. By doing your own will, you are giving place to Satan to steer your life. Satan's motto is, do what thou wilt. My will is the Father's will. And when you pray, thy will be done, you are asking that my Holy Spirit steer and direct your life, which may not be what you want, okay? May not be what you want. The journey now that each of you, my children, are on has been preordained from the foundation of time. All the bumps and holes and roundabouts that you have taken have all been orchestrated by my Holy Spirit, guiding you in and out of situations to make you stronger for these last days, the last days. My son, continue to shout my words until I have come and gathered my children. Study my word daily and show yourselves approved. Pray continuously for strength and knowledge. And above all, put on your armor that I have given to you so you can stand in the turbulent times ahead. Don't take anything for the journey you have all been on. Instead, lift up your voice and praise the one on the throne for his mercy and grace. You are all covered by my blood, so my Father sees me in you. I am coming soon. And the journey will really start. Oh, that's right. Hallelujah. Amen. Messiah. So I'm going to go to his other message here. I have it on here on the screen because he don't have it in the blog yet. And he just gave it to me seconds or about minutes ago. I was just listening to Benjamin Faircloth and he passed it to me. So anyway, let's read this one here together. Byron, Searle, coming from him. The third, 2019, Final Things. Final Things is the title. Jeremiah 7:27, the 28:27. Therefore thou shalt speak all these words unto them, but they will not hearken to thee. Thou shalt also call unto them, but they will not answer thee. 28. But thou shalt say unto them, this is a nation that obeyed not the voice of the Lord their God, nor received correction. Truth is perished and is cut off from their mouth. My people, I love you so, but because of your stiff necks and hard hearts, I must now come to you in judgment. Oh, so much judgment's going to be falling, people, as we already see them falling. You have not heard the words of my prophets. No, you say prophets do not exist. They died out with Paul. You have not heard my voice when I speak through my watchmen. You saying, who are they? And why do they speak such foolishness? My people, you may not hear the voice of my son, his watchman who is bringing this warning, but I have shown him the judgments coming, just as I showed Jeremiah in his time. And still people did not listen. My son, tell these people what I have shown unto you, the death, misery, and carnage. Immediately after this was said, before my eyes in rapid succession came all of the many horrific and terrifying visions that the Lord has given me over these last 2 years, showing what is soon coming to America and the world. The destruction, catastrophes, chaos, violence, killings, war, etc. It was like he showed me condensed versions of every vision all together into one. I once again saw many, many, many people, neighbors and people living in our communities, so hungry that they was ravenously eating people who were lying dead in the streets. There were no longer any pets or animals at all, as they had all either been killed or already eaten. Again, I saw scenes of total chaos, and everyone was terrified and full of fear and panic. People were running all over, not knowing what to do or where to go. People and gangs were out killing just for fun. They would walk or run up to people on the streets and blow their heads off for no reason. I saw fire as far as I could see in every direction. People's homes burnt down and whole towns and cities burning. I saw foreign troops on our roads capturing people and shooting and killing for sport. I saw people with weapons who tried to fight, but they were quickly overtaken. I saw the earth splitting all over, everywhere. Houses and buildings and people were falling into the abyss. I saw tidal waves so tall they engulfed entire cities, and bodies of the dead were stacked up like cord wood in piles. I saw many volcanoes exploding, and all the people within view of these volcanoes were killed horrifically. The worst part of all of this were the terrified looks on the faces and the blood-curdling streams of the people as these events and scenes were taking place. I have only given a brief overview here. Wow. As what I was shown in these visions is beyond anything I can ever even begin to describe. It is so unimaginable as to how bad it will actually be. My son, I have allowed you to see all these things, and yet that is but a small piece of the overall picture. Tell my people to multiply these things by 100-fold. What? You think I bring all this because I do not love you? Thus saith the mighty God of all things. I love you so much. I gave my only son to die for you. I sent these judgments to bring you to your knees and to cry out for repentance and turn from your evil ways, lest you would die and burn in hell for all eternity. I am coming soon to gather my elect from this earth. Pray you are worthy to be counted among my elect. Hear this word from he who is coming soon. Get your houses in order now, for soon is sooner than you think. Seek me in prayer and in my word. Trust no man. Trust God. Amen and shalom, the Father and Messiah, Jesus, Yeshua. Oh, what a wonderful wake-up message, people. We need to be really understand Yeshua means what he say and says what he mean. And absolutely, we're going to have judgments falling all around us. And we need to be getting ready, and staying ready and getting ready. So I had to come and give this message to you today just from Byron, Searle, okay? I don't have any water here, so I'm going to just take it easy. But anyway, let me go here and go over here. Something I want to announce. I just think I should go over it again to help you guys out, okay? To help you guys out. I post this on my I'm always posting this on my video. I know, let me go here now and show you guys. You see here at the bottom of my signature on my emails, I've been having this, and I've been posting it on my my videos as well, my YouTube videos at the bottom as well. And it says here, you could have cash waiting for you. Go to www.unclaimed.org and type in the address bar only, because there's a lot of people out there want money. They're asking you for $30 fees and all kind of stuff. This is a free service to you, okay? You don't have to pay money for it. So if you come to this site here, unclaimed.org, okay, and you sometimes have to put /map, and then the map will come up, because sometimes it won't come up. But this is the map, okay? And I want to show you the original page to go to, because when you go to NAPA here, the Association of Unclaimed Property, you will find that you may have resources on there. You may have money. You may have money coming from all kind of things. Money coming from they used to have a thing on the side. I don't see it here now. They used to put a video over here to go over it, but I don't see that here now. But you can go there and log in, and you go. I'm gonna just do an example here in a minute. What is unclaimed property? Let's go there and let me show you what I mean, okay? Because this is very valuable, and they have added more locations on here now too. Every year they add more locations, but it says here, every United States, District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, the United States Virgin Islands, Quebec, British Columbia, Alberta in Canada, and the nation of Kenya. Even Kenya now is on there. So that's why I wanted to bring it up for you African brothers. But you know, you can have money sitting on there, people. I have many testimonies I can talk about this, okay? Because I told you guys before I did my video, I wasn't doing videos at all. I didn't even think about doing a video. Didn't want to do a video until I had a video conference with a millionaire guy, and we got to talking. And I think Robert Hollis, his name, Robert Hollis. And he have a video, it's all on YouTube, when me and him had a private video together. And then after I did that video, I had the Spirit of the Lord talk to me and tell me, when are you going to do a video for me? And I say, Father, what do you mean do a video for you? And that's how I ended up doing ministry videos. And I was sitting around. I had got hurt. I had 3 falls in my life. I didn't have nothing to do. I was telling the Father, I'm bored. I'm miserable. I need to have something to do. I'm a people person. I'm used to helping people. And so I was a nurse all my life, you know, CNA for many years, working with Alzheimer's people, working with the developmental disabled people. So I'm used to working with people. And I missed it. So he gave me, I came across this site, unclaimed.org, and I started calling people randomly. I looked at a directory, online directory, looking up people in California, looking up people in Texas, looking up people in New York, looking up people all over, you know. And I find that they had money, and I look up their name and call them randomly and say, you know you have money? And half of the people I called was elderly people. They had not a clue they had money. Money from old people who died in the family, like their uncles or their great-grandparents or whatever, and they had resources, okay? So that's what this is about. Unclaimed property. You could have life insurance policies waiting on there. You could have, and some people say, oh, I looked one time, and then they forget about looking. But you need to really search it out, okay, people? You need to go to the ones they have here. Okay, let's see what it says here. What is unclaimed property? And unclaimed property refers to accounts and financial institutions and companies that have no activity generated or contact with the owner for 1 year or a longer period. Common forms of unclaimed property include savings and checking accounts, stocks, uncashed dividends, payroll checks, refunds, traveler's checks, trust distributions, unredeemed money orders, okay, like if you might have left a money order somewhere, gift certificates in some states, insurance payments, refunds, life insurance policies, annuities, certificates of deposit, customer overpayments, utility security deposits, mineral royalty payments, and contents of safe deposit boxes, okay? So that's what unclaimed property is, money and value, okay? And so these states try to return this money to you guys because a lot of you move, a lot of people move. They move from state to state, county to county. Don't matter. They move all the time. Some people have cell phones now. I know when I was trying to help people out, they had cell phones. I couldn't contact them anymore with a phone number. So, this is all the reasons why they have the missing monies here for you to, for your availability. Like it says here, the state treasurers and other officials who administer the unclaimed property programs have developed many powerful and effective methods to locate owners, including the use of websites, cross-checking public data. They've been trying to contact you people out there. So it's tens of millions of potential lost owners who need to inquire annually, resulting in this vital consumer protection program, returning money to people at a rate approaching $2 billion annually, people. And I'm going to tell you, people laughed at me. I was trying to help one guy. I just use him as an example. I was trying to help him to tell him he had money. He had straws and lungs. I'm going to have to go to the chart here if I can pull it up. But before I go to the chart, let me go up here before I forget. You go to this site here. You need to go over here. This is news about the unclaimed property. I think I don't know if they put the videos on here or not, because I can't find the videos I used to have on here about people who found money. And so maybe it's over here now. I see it's now. So you can check here and go over some of the testimonies. People have found, look, 600, like all this money here, different counties. I know one lady had a big insurance policy. It was sitting there in revenue, just sitting there growing. And she had all this millions of dollars that her ancestors had left. Okay. So let's go over here to other sources. I just want to go over here real quickly. And I've been wanting to do this, but since I did a short video here today, I thought I could just come on and show you guys about this here. But see down here where it say other sources for unclaimed property? You go there, and you can see a lot of people have searchable databases here for pension, okay? I just click it on real quick, pensions, so they have. Because, all my life, I just love helping people. It's just part of me, part of the way God made me. And so anyway, you go here to pensions, and you could find all kind of things. They'll ask you to put your name there, maybe your last name, whatever. Then you'll come up with a database. And then I'm going to go back over here. And you see the National Credit Union Administration. They got one here, FDIC, how to solve mysteries of old bank accounts. Okay, old bank accounts sitting there. A lot of people just had the banks closed down or something like that, or you don't know. Then they got here from more about Treasury securities that have stopped earning interest. Okay. Then you got Veterans Administration benefits. You got a lot of things in the Veteran Department. Oh my goodness. I've looked at that already. And the United States Railroad Retirement Board. Okay. So you have all kind of things here. They got Holocaust links. People who out there, Jewish people. It was a lot of people in New York City had money coming back. And it was hard for me to contact a lot of them. Swiss Bankers Association, okay. The Bank of Canada, Australian Securities and Investments, France unclaimed monies, New Zealand unclaimed monies, Swiss Bankers Association, okay. And you just have to go there and play. If you're sitting around playing all these, people sitting around playing all these candy games and all this foolishness online and video games. And I don't put my time and energy on stuff like that. I'm always going to be looking into information like how to learn about coins or how to do something useful, people. Learn to have a useful hobby. And so this can be a hobby for you. You can go and do a research on your family members, on your uncles, on your cousins, or whoever, some of them who have passed away already. But if you go to this here, I'm just going to click on bring up a database real quick. And I mean, you could find all these things on here, but you have to just take the time to look, okay? Take the time to look and see who the survivors are, and you can call numbers and phone numbers, and even can go talk to the people in person. They always have, like see at the bottom here in United States Railroad Retirement Board. You can call them and ask them to check for you. A lot of times they would check your name, give them. They might ask for a social security number sometime, but it's no excuses to go and do your own search on this stuff. And then so I'm gonna go over here to one real quick and show you. Go back here to let me go back here to the map, and then I can show you what I mean real quickly here. Why don't I have the map coming up again? Why aren't you coming up again? Okay, I know why now, because I need to click over again. Okay, go back to the map. And I love Texas, because Texas people have been so generous to me in my ministry, and a lot of people in Texas and California and different parts of the country. And Florida have lots of big database in Florida as well. So since I'm from Florida, I come from Ocala, Florida. So let me go to Florida real quick and look up something here, and just to find out, see something here. So you're best to click that link there, the one here, okay, the www link, and then you'll come over here to the. Cause I see they did a lot of new stuff on here, so they got a link now. So it's best to just click on that link, and then the link will bring you over to the Florida Treasure Hunt. And you can do this for each state, each state you lived in. And women out there, if you are single and you have been married 2 and 3 times, I know I've been married 3 times. So if you've been married and you have to go back and look at your maiden names, okay, look at your maiden names, look at your marriage names, check all of them, okay, when you're doing your search. And so men, it's very easy for men, but so it says here, Florida, start your search, okay? And so I'm just going to do one here because time is going. I didn't want to make this a long video, but I just wanted to come here and show you guys, because I don't think a lot of you guys been paying this much attention. I just sent out 2 emails today to 2 of you people who watch my channel. So you'll see an email I sent you about this. I just did a search on one of your last names and came up with some names at your address. So you might be you. If it's you, you'll know. If it's not, you won't. Usually it's going to be your address where you used to live. Sometimes it's not even your address where you used to live. It might be a job. And I knew a lady was living in Boston, and I found her an old check from her husband, a pension check. He had thousands of dollars waiting, and the check came from Texas, okay? And then I asked her on the phone, I said, well, how do you have money in Texas when you're in Boston? And she said, my husband used to work at a company in Texas. So don't take it for granted that it can't be in another state, okay? Money for you. You just need to do a search, a thorough search, okay? So let's gonna put up here, whose name I can put up here. I can put my name. I don't have nothing there, but I can put my name up there. And that's one of my family name. And I'm not going to have nothing there, okay? But I'm just going to show you guys what I'm talking about right now, because this is so important. You guys can have money. You can have settlements out there waiting on you. And so they got this thing up now. You got to click on the screen and storefront. Oh, okay. I'll just try to guess what they are. And you verify it. And okay, and then it'll come up, I think. Why it's not coming up? Okay, let me see. Will it come up now? I don't know what they're saying here now. Okay, I'm just going to use my maiden name, and I shouldn't tell you guys that, but I will. It don't matter. But anyway, let's see my mom name coming up. Okay, just see here. Just want to show you guys a little bit here. Traffic lights. I hate this thing when it works this way, but has such a large database in Florida. Oh my goodness. I just was really surprised that it has such a large database. Okay, no results, fine. Okay, yeah, it's going to tell me that because I know it's nothing on there. So let me see what I can do here. I want to show a database for you guys real quick before I leave. Let's go back again. Let's go back again. Okay, I'm just gonna put in. I don't know anybody in Florida. And it's best to put the last name like Smith, and Smith is such a large database. They might tell you to put a first name or first initial. So it's best to just put your first initial first, your first initial first. You know, like Grant, you put T Grant or something like that. It's best to do that first, okay? And then you can, it'll be good to do it that way. Okay, that's what I want to show you guys. A database, okay? So a database gonna come up. You see all these different Gillens on here. And so this person is an Ocala. That's really I know this person actually, my cousin. So see, you're gonna come up with something on the database. You know, you might have a family member, you might have a friend, you don't know. So you can go there and just click it on, and then you have to put in you click this on. And just because it's up here, I just want to give you guys an example. Let's see what it says here about my cousin. But anyway, you click it on, and they're gonna have a claim form for you to fill out, and you just fill that claim form out. And see right here, you fill it out. See all these people here is on this list. It's a savings account at the bank or something. But anyway, and they usually give you the detail of it. But you know, a lot of the times they don't give you any details. That's the thing. But you have to just put a claim in. So I just wanted to show you guys that, and I'm gonna go now. But I just wanted to show you guys that you guys need to go. This is California here. I was looking at a database on California here not too long ago. Gordon. So you see, and you're gonna have to just click over here the ID number and put in you know, check out the address really good. Check out the initials. Sometimes they can make errors, you know, they can make a mistake. So you need to kind of know if you don't see the right initial and you see your address there, you still need to put a claim in for it. Okay. And so I just wanted to come there and share that with you guys. Okay. Because this thing is real. It's not a fake news. It's not fake news. It's not a scam. Okay. It's a scam if you're going to be paying $30 or somebody asks you for a fee. You need to say no, 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 and do your own search and go find out what you have on unclaimed.org, because you can have something there waiting for you. So I just wanted to share that, guys, with you. And I'm going to go, and you guys have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll be back with another video as soon as I can. So bless you, and be safe. I hope you guys not going to that game. I really hope you're not going, but you know, a lot of people how they are, but I don't watch. If I watch the game at all, I won't be watching no commercials, won't be watching halftime, none of that stuff. We don't watch commercials on TV anyway. They're just too crazy these days. I don't watch all that stuff. So anyway, you guys be safe, and I'll see you guys in another video. I love you so much. Stay praised up, and shalom, shalom. Love you so much. Bye-bye.